The Gang Wars continue in Part 2 edition of Netflix versus Hulu.
Now, when you said that, I immediately looked. I was like, he's talking about outside the window, people getting shot.
Oh no, we're in Nashville, so he got a little confused. No, I meant in podcast.
And then I looked down at the kittens. And I was like, oh, he could be talking about that, like the animal turf war going on in my house. Gang war
with your kittens.
I like to imagine there's a gang war with all of them.
So you got new kittens, right? Since we last recorded.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention them.
Yeah, well, let's talk about them.
So, y'all remember Bonnie? Y'all remember Colossus, a.k.a. Tawali, a.k.a. Toe Beans, a.k.a. all these nicknames. Lily, my cat.
I remember when she first debuted on the pod, when you first got her. We were talking about her on here.
Yeah, a.k.a. Lil Chonk.
What was her X-Men nickname?
Kitty Pride.
Kitty Pride?
So Shadow Cat.
Okay. And then you got another one. I've only heard you call Shitty Kitty.
Well, her name is Stormy.
Yeah. And
we call her Stormy, Storm, Torm, Tormy.
Mostly, I've only heard Shitty Kitty.
From both. She's the little troublemaker. She likes to incite riots amongst all the other animals.
Okay.
She's got all that energy, but she's too big to be playing with the kittens, so she just literally runs around fucking up everything.
Now, who's the two new recruits you got?
My two new recruits, they're foster kittens, so unfortunately at some point we will have to get rid of them. But they're sisters, and I thought to myself, well, I don't have to give them X-Men names.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to get to keep them. But if I had to give them... If I get to give them names, I'm going to give them comic book related names.
Yeah.
So I immediately went with... I was like... Nebula and Gamora, obviously.
From Guardians.
Because they have two separate personalities.
Yeah.
The one that wants to be loved all the time, little Nebula, always hopping up on you like, love me. And then Gamora, the bigger, more successful, chunky one, who runs around beating the shit out of anything it can. Not scared of anything.
They're little adorable fuckers, and I've been beating the shit out of them all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
So I like to think of myself as a Thanos.
Yeah, you're the Thanos.
Yeah.
And I guess that would make me, I don't know, who Captain America, the Hulk.
Are you like asking how important you would be?
Yeah, how I like to feel I'm up there, or maybe I could be Galactus. I feel like you're about to.
You could be Galactus, but I'm Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, so it's not.
Okay,
it's not that big of a deal.
I was worried you were going to like knock me down to the Mexican dude from Ant-Man series.
Jesus. You're more of a. Fuck.
I don't know his name in the movie.
No, I was thinking of the Punisher's sidekick. So like you don't even get like a superhero who's
cool.
Like you don't even get what Punisher's fucking cool as
I
shit.
meant like I know, but if I'm like his fucking sidekick.
Well, I meant like he's street level.
Oh yeah.
So you get all the way down to street level, but you're his assistant. So they ain't even like hardcore investigative shit. You're just a little hacker here and there. What's his name though? I can't think of his name.
Which one?
Punisher's sidekick.
I don't know. I've only seen him in Warzone or War Journal.
He was in the Franken Castle.
Was he?
Comics too.
Dude, yeah. I've read those, but I don't remember them. Like the only thing I remember was the fucking badass fight scene. I don't remember anything else.
Well,
anyway,
that does make sense. This is what the Punisher comics are for, so badass fights and shit. But yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna let you be Galactus.
Okay, cool.
Just let you know that I'm Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, well.
So I can kill all the gods.
I can just stomp on your ass.
But Thanos did kill. Well, he didn't. He enslaved them in like these alternate dimension and thingies where they could see in, but they were like little glass. You know, like in Superman.
His little metropolis city he has in the glass. Are you talking about the
How he
Phantom
caught
Zone?
the Phantom Zone. All them in the.
Okay.
It's sort of like that. I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay.
But they were there. They were conscious and they were watching what was happening. They couldn't do anything about it.
Okay. So, it's going to be time for our first segment. It's called Shit We Eat.
Shit we eat.
And first up, we're going to have Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars. This is something VJ got.
Damn, I said a little glass of milk. Nigga, what the fuck did you get? 2 whole ass glasses of milk.
I want a glass of milk.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, yeah. Just sip it.
But what if it tastes like cereal milk? Then I gotta drink it.
Okay, so you've already shit like twice today, so. Alright, cinnamon toast.
Trust me, there's more.
I know, I just made it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars. I'm going to dip this in some milk and try it out.
First, I'm gonna smell it because, you know, I like to smell the things that are gonna kill me.
Smells good.
Because I'm allergic to cinnamon.
Oh, fuck, we're double killing you.
Yeah, lactose intolerant and allergic to cinnamon.
Double tapping his ass.
Ooh.
Really good.
I think it's actually changing the milk, too. Hey, that was my genuine question when I saw these. I was like, oh, God, that burns immediately.
Really?
Yeah. My question was, the first time I ever had a cereal bar, I was like, does that mean I have to add milk? Or is the goal...
I think it's supposed to be eat and run kind of thing.
Yeah. But, nonetheless...
Why do you have things food that can kill you in your house?
Oh, these are Leslie's.
Just in case you piss her off one day, or like...
Yeah.
That's like a rat, just like having rat poison in his cabinet somewhere.
That's like a human just having rat poison in his cabinet.
That's like Kurt Cobain having a cabinet full of shotguns. Okay. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like something really cool to add, and you're just like, yeah, they're good.
No, I had some for that whole Kurt Cobain. I was thinking along those lines, so I was like, nah. But nah, shit. This is gonna kill me.
Yeah, I feel like
my mouth is already like twisted.
I feel like the double poison's already kicking in. So that was VJ's thing. I also got us something to try. These are called Danish wedding cookies, and it looks like that white dog shit in Step Brothers they had to lick.
It really does.
So let's try these.
But do we know like anything about them though, real quick?
I don't know anything. I know it's made by Keebler.
Should we find out, or should we try and taste it and try to decide?
You can look. I got these because they look disgusting.
Coconut.
Oh my god, I hate coconut.
I'm not even allergic to that one. I just don't like it.
I don't either.
I love to rub it on my skin though.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Do.
May contain tree nuts, but it doesn't really say anything about like if they're chocolate chip cookies. Like what the hell? What the fuck is a Danish wedding cookie?
I don't know. It looks like we're about to find out.
Oh,
you know
it doesn't smell pleasant.
You know what's funny?
It smells like a Pop-Tart.
Remember the last time you came over?
Mm-hmm.
I bought these for that adventure, and I forgot to get it. So I've had these for like months.
So we don't even know if this is fresh.
No, I highly doubt it.
It's good till December 10th of this year. So.
Oh, okay. It's not disgusting. It's like the most blandest and boring food I've ever ate.
I was thinking in my head, like, leave it to the Danish to just create something that's not even worth eating. Like,
it tastes what Gotham City looks like. Just dark and gloomy. No excitement, no flavor. Well,
like this marriage won't last.
Yeah. It's just.
But we got a round 2 for them.
Milk,
because they might be the type you dip in milk. Let's see how good they get.
Hope it don't ruin my milk. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's just like It just seems like a sad old person would eat this all alone.
That's everything I imagined when I tried it. Me in a tall mansion up in Denmark, just staring out a window, really gloomy, and I'm like an old man, and I see like everything looks gray, even the sky, like the colors look gray and everything, and I'm just like, I should have never ate those cookies. They were so sad.
So I really like this cinnamon toast bars. Wasn't a big fan of the Danish cookies, but
Let's go back for round 3.
the cookies.
Or the cookies. Let's try half dry, half wet. Just could be.
Well, that's what I did with my first one.
Well, fuck. Yeah, just completely submerged with the bitch then.
To be honest, when I saw it, I was like, "There's no way that's gonna be good." And so they're better than expected.
Yeah. I think it just takes milk to make them good, though.
Yeah.
Without the milk, it really tasted sad.
That's like
I could taste the depression.
it's like all your family getting killed, but now with a party hat. That's this segment's
That's like right. I have to rate it right in the middle.
right in the middle.
Yeah. If it has milk, right in the middle. Without milk, I'd have to rate it like lower on the scale.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing we tried, but it's definitely nowhere near the top. And same with the cinnamon toast bar. They were good, but they weren't all of that.
Yeah, I'd put it like 5.5, like something like just ever so slightly above the middle.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know how we do this scale.
It's just good or bad, and we have like our favorites, like the
we should create like a scale that people can look at on
our top 5.
Yeah, like whenever we do this segment, just a scale that just shows them where exactly it would land.
Okay.
Oh, that kind of makes me think of that show Misery Index.
Oh, there's me and Dad were watching that show.
Good show.
And there was this lady who married a roller coaster ride, and the question was where would this rank for her parents? If and my dad's like, it'd be like a 80 for me. I was like, but what if it was a Batman ride? Would it be more like a 40? So, I was like, would it be a little more cool if it was the Batman ride?
Or like Bane. Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to our next
Is that
segment.
your way of telling him you're going to end up with a roller coaster?
A few more ghosted files and I might. Alright.
He's going to start dating inanimate objects. Nah, because you'd be trying to get in the poon too much. That's what it is. You're going to find something. Yeah, like, oh god, never mind. I don't want to start thinking about that.
What are you thinking?
I was like, he's going to get into bestiality.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
like, any way I can get it.
No, fuck, no. I'll get more. I sound horrible when I talk out loud. I'll find more ladies to court. I just
correspond with.
I just got to give it more time. This next segment.
I just gotta wait till they get desperate.
When I was a kid, like honestly, I was like, I can't wait till I'm 30. That way, I can marry some lady who's fucked up, and I could be her second try. That's what I was thinking in middle school. I was like, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna swoop in and get those 30-year-olds
With the kids.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Man. Wow.
I knew where I stood when I was.
Yeah, but like, you'd think that would have inspired you to like try for something more. As sad as that sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not even for a second. I knew what I was gonna get.
All right.
Used goods. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
Yeah. Now time for video of the week.
Video of the week.
This is where we're gonna put a video on our Facebook page, and you can check this video out by going to our Facebook, Two Guys in the Dark, at facebook.com. We put all of our videos of the week, plus all of our episodes go up here too. This week is the Teen Titans Go, how Robin created Teen Titans, kind of like flashback. Really funny as like a throwback to the Batman anime series. And it was really good. I thought it was hilarious. They even got Kevin Conroy back for Batman. What'd you think?
So that was probably the first best part about it. Was like I even had to ask you. I was like, is that actually the dude from the series? Because I always forget his name every now and then.
It's Kevin Conroy.
I know. I just always forget. I know it because it was one of the questions on the podcast.
Might be another one sometime soon.
Just again.
Maybe. I like to throw them back sometimes, see if you learn anything.
You got little bits of coconut floating around in your mouth.
Oh.
I'm asking.
Do I? Oh.
Like from those cookies?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't like it.
Right.
I've tried to wash it down. 2 different things.
Alright, anyway. So, did you like the video?
I enjoy that Kevin Conroy was in it.
Uh-huh.
I thought that whole scene with the shading in my shadow.
Robin and Batman Shadow.
Yeah, Robin and Batman. Robin, where are you? I'm still over here in your shadow. That's fucking hilarious.
I loved it, and
overall, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, go check it out. 2 Guys in the Dark.
You can find it on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. 2 Guys in the Dark.
Yes sir, yes sir. And you can go on there and you can scroll through all our things and like them. But of course, you can also go to those links on YouTube. Go through us, find those links on YouTube, and give those guys a like too.
Yep. But us first. Us, we're more important.
Yes, we are the top 10.
All right.
You know, now I think about it, people who dig deep enough to find us on the internet probably have already seen everything else on the internet.
We're the last option. I guess I tried his last YouTube channel out. Cool Kids with Asthma.
God damn.
Okay.
Could you imagine having enough time to consume that much?
No.
You'd have had to have been around when it was like incepted.
I don't think it'd be possible if the current rate YouTube videos are getting uploaded. It's just like you could never catch up.
Unless you had a bunch of
monitors. You'd have to be like some kind of like supercomputer to like comprehend all that.
Yeah. Like a machine attached to your head and being forced into your brain.
I just imagine Brainiac doing all that, and it's just nothing but that like Pickle Chin Boy.
He's
Pickle
really
Chin
fucking
Boy.
Oh my god.
That's all Brainiac can say when he gets done.
Pickle Chin Boy.
Alright. It's now time.
Pickle Chin having whatever the hell is. I don't know what it is.
Alright. It's now time for our next segment called Help Wanted. You ready? Do you like this segment?
I do.
Okay, so this is where
sometimes I get a good job, sometimes I get a bad job.
This is where I offer VJ a job, and I'll tell him if he's getting more money or less money he's currently making, and he's going to tell me if he'd accept the job.
It was 2 FedEx guys.
2 of them?
Well, there was 1 FedEx truck, but there was 2 guys in the truck.
Okay, so
sucking each other's dicks.
Whoa, shit.
Oh yeah, you missed it.
Anyway, Help Wanted. And this edition...
Then we hear it crash into a building down the street, and we're like, huh, must have been good hit.
Alright. This week on Help Wanted, you get up to a $2 raise if you accept the job. In this job, you taste girls' vaginas and label the girl on what she tastes like. Like,
how much raise do I get?
$2. You're like, oh, this one's banana. And you put a banana sticker on her. This one's applesauce. Put an applesauce sticker on her.
But for how many bananas and applesauce am I gonna get? Like, this is rotten cow ass.
Another rotten cow ass. Do we have any more stickers to take them out?
It's the first time I ever ran out of stickers before. If STDs weren't a thing...
What? Okay, so I guess for this job, they have to be tested and they have to be clean.
I was just going to say, if like STDs weren't a thing, I don't think I would have a problem with it. As long as like nobody knew came sliding through.
Well, we'll just say for the job, they have to be tested before tasted.
Yeah, but they also can't be like any relative or any distant relative is what I'm getting at. Like,
okay, yeah.
there's got to be like 4 links between us.
Okay.
Unless that's the second cousin, because even that's a little weird.
Well,
there's got to be a lot of links is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, got to be different tree maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but I mean, all the trees are basically connected.
So you accepting the job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the real world, where none of that is actually even possible, I would have to say no.
Okay.
Because I would get an STD so quick.
But they got to get tested before.
No, I'm saying like in the real world.
Yeah.
I don't know why that job would even exist in the real world. Never mind. Just forget it.
In the real world. What?
I want to see this video of the
like commercial
the
for
taste inspectors now hiring.
I just imagine like the waiting room for the job's just nothing but like weird creepy dude with mustaches waiting in line.
Imagine they all look like you and me.
I'll do it for free. Okay, yeah, this guy's got to go.
Yeah, I my brain took it way too far. I imagine there's a bunch of girls coming by on a conveyor belt, and they have like these big white painting things that are pushed up against their legs, so that you can't see who they are. You can only see their area, and it's all at face level, and you just gotta slap, 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 putting the stickers on. We need mass production now.
I just wonder, like, what does the guy who owns the place like?
What's the end game? Like, what's the
like?
overall
Does the girls pay to get this done, or like maybe they show off at clubs their stickers? Like, this is what I taste like.
Banana cream.
Look at my dead cow asshole tasting sticker.
Gonna just not walk around with that sticker.
Imagine they're like branded. Oh my god. That took a whole lot darker branding on them to what they taste like. Imagine this job's like in Saudi Arabia now.
So, you imagine you had this job and you'd be like, I'd be branding them.
Well, at first there were stickers, and they're like, well, what if they take the stickers off? And I was like, well, we'd have to brand them. That was like my next thought. I was like, oh, wait, no, that's too dark.
Good God.
Alright.
You remember, let me just circle back to how we talk about how you might be a terrible person.
Yeah.
You ever think you might be a terrible person right now?
No, I'm not a terrible person, dude.
Let me just brand bitches.
Alright. It is now time to talk about our sponsors. This week's sponsor is sniffing.grannypanties.com. And this is, they sent you granny panties to sniff.
The fuck?
Listen, this is just the people we attract, and these are the people who want to sponsor us. And, you know, I'm not going to argue.
Oh, hold up. That subscription says that it's from 2016?
Huh?
Your subscription says that it's from 2016.
Well, anyway, they're sponsoring the show.
You've been sniffing granny panties for about 3 years now before they sponsored the show.
Well, let's just say I can vouch. This is the real deal. Top notch. Go check them out. And if you want to sponsor the show...
Mamaw Minge.
If you want to sponsor the show, email us at twoguysondark@gmail.com. And we'll, gladly sponsor the show. I mean, literally... We'll take anything. GrannyPanties.com.
Mamaw Minge.
Well, considering this is a Netflix special, it's time for those random facts.
You managed to find random facts on Netflix?
Yes.
Were they good?
Yes. I mean, I did them on Hulu.
Were they better?
I think they're better.
Oh, man.
In just one quarter, Netflix added half as many new subscribers as Hulu had total subscribers.
Jesus Christ.
Number 2. Netflixers spent 140 million hours a day watching the content.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
With not any time.
Number 3. Netflix is still earning significant money from DVD rentals. In 2017, the company made $450 million from just DVD rentals.
Damn. You know? She's like, I'm tired of y'all shit. Stupid show. Nobody likes it.
So those are my Netflix facts. What do you think?
Pretty damn good facts, yeah.
Yep. That just proves how dominant my boys are. BJ, it's now time for the Ghosted Files.
We're gonna get suit.
Okay, this week on the Ghosted Files, Jessica. Okay, so Jessica.
Sorry, there was a bump on my head. It hurt.
I really like Jessica. She had red hair, very pretty. She worked at a Maribel Walmart, and met her online. We went on a date, and our date went really good. I was like, man, what in the fuck is this now?
Fucking mailman.
What the fuck was this? A parade of loud ass vehicles?
I feel like we would have heard it if the window was shut too, though, just because of how shitty glass windows are for hearing what's going on outside.
Oh, hey, here comes the ice cream truck.
Really?
Oh, dump truck's coming right behind it.
Wolf.
Oh shit, there comes the tanks.
That actually might be the dump truck. The louder sounding one?
Yeah.
Because the dump is full and it's Monday, so we might need to wait a second.
I hate your apartment, dude. It's so fucking loud. Nashville's loud as fuck, dude.
It is, man. There's always something going on.
Huh?
There's always something going on.
He
He might
like
be speaking a different language.
He sounds like the fucking aliens from Mars Attacks. So this week on the Ghost Files, Jessica. Now Jessica is this really cutie. She's 33. She had red hair.
She's older than you.
Yeah. She had red hair. She had three kids. 2 boys, 1 girl. She was really awesome. We went on a date. I picked her up from her work. She worked at Walmart in Maryville, and I took her to this Mexican restaurant. I had a really good time with her. And I was like, "Are you gonna ghost me?" Because I always get ghosted. I actually said this, like, "If you're just gonna ghost me, can you just tell me?" And she goes, "I'm not gonna ghost you." I'm like, "Okay." So we start talking, but like after a while, if I was to text her first, she would give me shitty answers. But if I would ignore her, she would come back and like just start paying me a lot of attention. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like you only want to talk to me when, when you want to, not when. You know what I mean?
Could she have not been at work while she was texting you most of the time?
I don't know. Some days I think she was. I don't know. It just.
Some days I just don't even text Leslie
Like-
while I'm at work. She gets pissed as fuck. I'm like, I have a lot more physical job. It's hard to stop. Plus, once the people get in there, Sam's Club's packed to shit. I can't fucking
move.
I can't look at my phone
Well,
and say my because white people are snitches out here, man.
Yeah. Well, there's snitches everywhere.
Your employee over there fucking around with his phone and not doing his job. 9 times out of 10, I'm on the phone with one of the people that I work with.
Yeah.
Trying to coordinate. Like one time, somebody was complaining about me to my manager while I was on the phone with my manager because I don't have a walkie-talkie, but everybody else does. But they didn't have enough for me, so I'm just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call them. It's quicker
Yeah.
than tracking them down." Plus, they also never gave me the code to page someone somewhere, and 9 times out of 10, they never show up. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Fuck it, got your
Okay,
number."
but sometimes it'd be like she'd be at home because I knew her work schedule, and that's not.
I'm a stalker.
That's creepy.
That's what I heard.
But I really liked her, but and then at some point
She had 3 kids.
Yeah,
She could have just been a busy person.
maybe I'm just too needy for this person.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why she's not talking to you
No,
anymore.
no, actually, it's not what happened. I started dating someone who we'll get to in a future episode, and then I'll post it on Facebook, and she's like, congrats in the comment section of that, and then just deleted me. Hasn't spoke to me since. That's what happened. That's the end of that story. But right before I started dating this person, she was sending me like sex memes like every night. And I was like, oh shit. And I would have dated her, but we had like 2 dates kind of planned.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
Y'all separate. Stop fighting.
Well, we had 2 dates planned, and she bailed on 2 of them. One of them, I was like, hey, are we still doing this? And she didn't respond.
The Ghosted Files.
No, that's over. So, we're going to move on to the next segment.
That's over?
Yeah. Okay, next up, we got the Captain Cool Quiz Show.
The Captain Cool Quiz Show.
This is where BJ can win a prize if he get 4 more questions right. Think you can handle it?
I hope so. Maybe this one's more up to my speed.
Alright. Question number 1. What was the very first What was the very first Scooby-Doo movie ever made?
Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts?
Nope. They made a movie of it, but that came out this year. It's actually a TV show first. I'll give you one more chance.
I don't know the name of it.
Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood.
Yeah, nope.
It's probably one of my least favorite Scooby-Doo movies.
I mean, I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I didn't know the order in which they all go down. Didn't really pay that much attention to it till now that I know that I should have.
Question number 2. The same guy who does the voice of Mojo Jojo plays which horror film icon? He plays the voice of which horror film icon?
Is it the Creeper?
Is that what we want to go with? With the voice of Mojo Jojo plays the voice of which horror film icon? You're going to go with the Creeper from... You know, talking about the Jeepers Creeper?
Yeah.
Is that what we want to go with?
That's the one I was talking about. But I'm trying to hear it.
I am Mojo Jojo. I'm going to cut you like a fish.
Because I am Mojo. I don't know.
Hello, Sydney. This is Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anybody else. Like,
You passing?
yeah.
I just gave you a huge hint too. He plays the voice of Ghostface from Scream.
Really?
Yeah. Even when I just did this, like,
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy. Yeah.
all right, number.
I just didn't think of him at all. Also, don't remember his voice sounding anything like Mojo.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. That's why.
He's just the same guy.
Yeah, okay.
Question number 3. Okay. Stephanie Brown was once a Robin. Her father was also a villain. Who is he?
Is it the Sportsmaster?
No. You were very close.
Was it Sports?
Maybe.
Or was it Master? That's the question.
What sounds more likely?
I don't know. Batman's Rogue Gallery is so ridiculous. Either one could work.
You tapping here? I don't think you're going to get this one.
Having trouble coming up with names. Who is it?
It's the Clue Master.
Clue Master. Yeah, I never heard that.
That is her father. I believe his name's Arthur Brown. He was he's kind of like the Riddler.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
just like the Riddler.
Question number 4. What is the name of Bart Simpson's dog?
You've asked me this before.
Have I?
I feel like, yeah. And it had something to do with Christmas. And I forgot it last time, too. Santa's Little Helper.
Correct. What year did I start Walmart?
You've asked me this one before, too. 2012, 2013.
Correct. Last question. What 2 characters does Weird Al play in Teen Titans Go?
Don't know because I do not watch that show.
He plays Darkseid and Gentleman Ghost.
It's funny that he plays Darkseid.
Yes. And unfortunately, you only got 2 right. You needed 2 more to win the game. It's now time for the Wheel of Topics. Here's what we got this week.
What stuff?
Nope. We got the Dark Cloud series, Scorpion vs. Cloud, Cartoon Network vs. Nickelodeon, new game show idea, Beetlejuice vs. Luigi, book your own Netflix show.
Beetlejuice versus Luigi.
Alright. What do you think would happen?
I think Beetlejuice is going to take the win on this one, the W.
Do you?
Yeah, Luigi's going to take the L.
You think he's too stupid to figure it out?
I think even if he did figure it out, Beetlejuice has a lot more powers. You could just,
Yeah.
beat him, I feel like. I don't think he's indestructible. Who really knows?
Yeah. Plus, Luigi don't talk a lot, so I don't... I think it'd be a fun fight, though.
Yeah, I think it would. It'd be cool to see Beetlejuice use all his powers and turn all these different things and, like, wrap around Luigi like a snake or something.
Yeah.
And then stomp on him like a giant shoe or something. He's got weird powers, man.
Alright. So we got the Dark Cloud series, Scorpion vs. Cloud, Cartoon Network vs. Nickelodeon, new game show idea, book your own Netflix show. What will be our next topic? Jesus Christ.
New game show idea.
New game show idea. My new game show idea is called What Does My Ball Smell Like? And this is where contestants come up. I'm sitting on a chair, they come up sniffing around, and they gotta guess what it smells like. Would you watch the show?
No.
No?
No.
Alright, what's your game show idea?
It's a terrible idea. My new game show is called What Did I Eat for Breakfast?
Uh-huh.
And it's literally just me farting and then telling me what my fart
Oh,
smells
okay. So yours is just as bad.
Yeah, but they don't have to come up and smell my balls.
Well, they're in your asshole, so...
No. I ball my farts.
You what?
Open it up.
Oh, you put them
Take
in
a
like...
big old sniff.
You put them in Pringles cans and...
Yeah.
Okay.
And wait. Put it back in the cabinet and wait for a motherfucker to try me.
I've done that. Oh, boy. Alright.
I froze one and put it in the freezer before.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work. I wanted it to work so bad. I kept looking in the freezer like, why is this empty jar in the freezer? It was when I lived with my mom and there's like no food in the house, but there's a frozen fart. And one day I open it and I'm just like, what is this? Put it in the sink, completely forgot. And Kayla's like, I come home, Kayla's like, you took your fart out of the freezer? I'm like, what? She's like, what did it smell like? And I'm like, what? I took my what?
Alright. Dark Cloud series, Scorpion vs. Cloud, Cartoon Network vs. Nickelodeon, and book your own Netflix show.
Let's do Scorpion versus Cloud.
Who do you think's gonna win this fight?
Scorpion.
I think Cloud will win.
You think Cloud would win?
Cloud's fought like gods.
I don't know. I feel like for Scorpion, though, all he has to do is grab Cloud and suck him into the netherworld and then literally just come back and be like, okay.
Unless Cloud fights his way out and just goes whoop his ass.
Yeah, but this is what, like, it would take him a while to find his way out. And then...
So you think Scorpion will just beat him by old age?
Well, I outlived him. That little sack of shit.
That'd be a boring fucking fight.
Win however you can, son. Win however you can.
I think Cloud would stomp his ass. Alright. Cartoon Network vs. Nickelodeon, book your own Netflix show.
Book your own Netflix show.
Okay, so if you had your own Netflix exclusive, what would you have it be about?
Well, we'd always do the Cool Kids with Asthma TV show.
That's what I would do. I'd have it. I'd want it to be like Lights Out Theater, but actually animated and like a a lot more actors and writers, and it'd be like kind of like a own town, or maybe its own universe. You know, there's Coolsville or Strawberryville where we would live, have our own ventures. You got Gotham City, you got Cobra and Private Python. Be a cool show, I think.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I was thinking like it have all the sketches in it as well, but like you and me
Doing shit.
mainly sitting around the apartment, like watching it on TV and shit, and just like all the Batman shit is like shit that's going on in like another city over, and we're literally watching news reports basically, and we're like, fuck, let's not go over there. Meanwhile, we got like fucking Sam, who's extremely pissed off at me, always like in the bushes staring through the window like, I'm going to kill you guys.
He works for Bane right now in Lights Out Theater.
It's basically some shit like that, you know? Like world within a world, but also not. Interesting type stuff.
Yeah. And if it goes well, I'd have Batman get his own spinoff.
Yeah.
Alright, not Netflix. Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. What's better?
It's actually a tough question.
I gotta go with the big CN for me.
I think it does win out in the end.
Because if you put them all together, I just think Cartoon Network's shows are better. Now, SpongeBob's probably the longest out of all of their both shows. You know, he probably got the longest show. But, I mean, like, after a while, where does the good SpongeBob end? Because it wasn't that long.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, SpongeBob does fall off pretty hard. But, I mean, like, if you go show for show, yeah, eventually Cartoon Network wins because they have more better shows. But, you know, Nickelodeon in its heyday had some really good shows. Our Monsters, Rugrats, you know,
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, yeah, that was the shit, dog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, they had their
However,
moments.
though, Cartoon Network still has good shows.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you keep the fight going and you get to the shit that you see on Nickelodeon right now.
Yeah.
But I also think they teeter-tottered because there was a moment where I was just watching Nickelodeon and all that. They were doing all that live action shit on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is stupid. Why would I, like, if I wouldn't turn on Cartoon Network to watch people fucking wreck houses or whatever the fuck.
Build, Destroy, Rebuild or something.
There was a bunch of different shows that were live action at the time.
Out of Jimmy's Head. A couple others. They quickly got rid of those.
Yeah, but I was just like, I can't watch this crap.
I didn't really care for the Flapjack Chowder era.
I liked Chowder.
I did like Camp Lazlo, and I did like...
I love Camp Lazlo.
My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Thought that was good.
I liked that era.
I didn't like Flapjack. Chowder, I think, grew on me, because me and you, like, a couple years ago, you were obsessed with Chowder, so we went back and watched it, and I was like, okay, this ain't horrible, so...
I just see myself in Chowder.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think once those first 15 Nickelodeon shows ended, it just... I mean, Drake and Josh was good, of course, but it just after that, just like, oh shit, they ain't got not much else going for them.
Yeah, and then Cartoon Network always had Toonami and Adult Swim to boost their ranks.
Yeah.
Nick had Nick at Night. Let's watch some old people TV shows.
I actually did like Nick at Night.
I did. I loved it. Family Matters, fucking
Cosby Show, Full
Fresh
House.
Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, Fresh Prince.
George Lopez.
Yeah, the Lawmer Lopez show being on there.
It was actually pretty good. But I was just shit talking it because they literally, all they did to make their show better was, here's some old TV shows for older people.
After a while, it was just Full House. I was like, oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, because didn't Friends get on there at some point?
I never watched it when Friends was on there. If it was,
I don't know. They got some weird shows that I remember thinking, what was it? Everybody Loves Raymond?
Maybe. I know I watched.
Their lineup got really weird at some point, and I was just like, why would I want to watch this?
I remember watching TV Land too. I was like a fucking sophomore, and I was watching TV Land. I was like,
yeah, I used to love watching TV Land.
I was like, how weird am I? But Cause Sanford and Son and Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith pissed me off. I'd stop watching it. So.
It pissed you off?
Yeah. He's just making stupid decisions. Pissed me off. I was like, you idiot.
I stopped watching or I started watching Good Times.
Yeah.
But I stopped.
Alright.
After? I think the dad died.
Oh.
I don't know. I watched it for a long time.
Yeah. And that will conclude this week's World Topics. And will now bring us to movie reviews.
Movie reviews.
First,
movie reviews. Scoopity scoop. Hoopity scoop poop.
First up, Jim and Andy. Documentary.
Oh, Jim and Andy.
Yeah.
It's like, when the fuck did we watch that?
It is this documentary about Jim Carrey while he was filming the movie Man on the Moon. And he was like super in character the whole time he was filming, dressed as Andy Kaufman. And
I can't tell in the end if that pissed everybody off or not.
I don't know. I know it pissed Lawler off.
Yeah, it definitely did.
I thought he was faking the whole thing.
Yeah, I did get that vibe too.
Yeah.
Just from the way hearing Lawler talk about it.
Yeah.
Like how he actually knew him and he wasn't anything like that behind the scenes. But like how Jim Carrey was acting towards him behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like how he's trying to fight him and shit.
Yeah.
My stomach made a weird growling noise.
I was like, oh boy, I don't know. I get where he's coming from, and I get the whole stunt he was doing, and I kind of see where he's coming from. But I was like, okay. So, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, like, because I didn't know about the details of it at the time.
Yeah.
And not knowing about the details of it at the time, or having researched it at all, I feel like the documentary didn't really answer
anything.
Yeah.
You really only got what, Jim Carrey's point of view on this?
Yeah.
And they talked to people during when they recorded it, the whole movie process.
Yeah.
But besides that, didn't really. I don't think we got any current day.
I feel like it just gave me more questions that I didn't need to have because I didn't know about it beforehand.
Yeah.
And then now that I know about it, I just have all these questions that the documentary didn't answer. Was he like dealing with mental problems?
Who, Carrey?
Yeah.
I think he was just pulling a Andy Kaufman like stunt that he thinks Andy would have done. I think he was like in character the whole time, but more of the prankster side of Andy Kaufman than the actually thinking he's Andy Kaufman. I don't know, that's just me.
It got confused.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
That's where it landed on for me too.
I would have liked to got current day people who were there, their thoughts.
Yeah.
Other than just Jim Carrey's.
I mean, there was that one guy, but like he didn't really touch on it much.
Yeah.
And there was the moments that Jim Carrey was talking about, like helping the family, and even the family appeared for scenes in the thing, but they didn't really say much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff was back then when they their interviews.
Yeah.
That was like back then when they were filming the movie. That wasn't like today.
Yeah.
I would like to see like Danny DeVito come in and his thoughts on it from today.
Yeah. It was real weird. The trash man.
that's. I think that would have made the movie a lot better.
What, he comes in with a trash can, throws it at Jim Carrey's neck.
Any last thoughts?
No, that's pretty much it. Open and shut for me.
Okay. Next up, Aggretsuko Season 2.
Aggretsuko, or however you say it.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the first season, but I did like it.
Yeah, same here. I did like they gave some more character development, like especially for the hippo lady.
Yeah, I was going to say the other characters you got to know more.
I did like they got character development on her. I do wish she still ended up with the dog boy, the wolf dog guy, who's like obsessed with her.
I feel like that's our overall goal, though. Like that's where we're like we all know that's where it's got to end up at some point.
I don't know. Why don't he just go after the other girl he hangs out with?
I feel like that also might be where they're headed.
Yeah,
I don't know. Those two slowly fall in love, but I thought she was into chicks.
Really?
I just thought from a scene that they had done earlier where she was taking, like in the first season, where she was taking Aggretsuko's picture for the,
Instagram or something.
Yeah, for the gram.
Yeah,
and dating website or something. She, I don't know. I just got that. Somehow got that thought stuck in my head, like, she's interested in women, right? I don't know. I could just be putting.
She seems to be more. From my memory, she seems to be more asexual, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't know. We had to. Anyway, so I did like the more they had more character development. I liked the pony arc they had with that pony guy.
She licking her lips in her sleep.
Yeah. She does shit in her sleep. Like me and her were calling up last night, and like she was like fucking, her arms were moving and shit.
She was running.
Yeah.
In her sleep. That's cute. It's always cute. Until she starts howling, and I'm like, what's going on? What if she's dreaming about trying to catch up with us, thinking that we're leaving her, and she can never catch up? And that makes her sad. So she howls for us. But we can't turn back because it's a dream, and it's a bad dream. Wake up, Bonnie. Wake up. It's a bad dream.
What'd you think of the pony guy art?
I mean, it was alright. It wasn't...
I thought it was a stupid reason for a breakup.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want kids and she did. I'm like... I mean, how many times do people have kids on accident? I mean, that's the evil me speaking. I'm like, well, you gonna have a kid, you like it or not.
Yeah,
but,
basically.
I don't know. That sounds horrible. I don't know. I should just edit everything I say out of this show.
You should.
It's one guy in the dark, and it's just like, you're an asshole, and then like you're talking to nobody else.
That'd be hilarious. I need to watch this show.
One guy alone. You're gay, you big nose fucker.
I would laugh at this show. This show sounds pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
Could you imagine you're just sitting there? Because you do all the intro. Yeah. So, like, intro with me just saying random words. And then I call you a big nose fuck. And they're just like, what the fuck? Is he just yelling at me? Is he just yelling shit at me?
Basically, you just come in for insults.
Yeah. That's basically all it is like... All they're getting is my side of it, and it's all insults towards them. And they're like, I don't like this. I feel like we'd lose 100 subscribers.
But I thought, I don't know. I just thought it was a dumb reason to break up. I was like, y'all could have worked through something. You could have worked harder on that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know, sometimes people just don't want to put that much effort into each other.
Like every person I've dated ever.
I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, thing.
Well, I just say, like, every person I've ever dated, I don't feel like they put in a whole lot of effort. Like,
but I feel like that's how everybody feels, like the other person's not putting in that much effort.
Possibly. Who knows?
Everybody's more about themselves, mainly. Yeah. Everybody's self-wired. They're gonna think about themselves more. So, just think about them. Just keep it like that, you know.
Yeah.
Try to keep your thoughts on them more than yourself.
Well,
and then you're in the clear.
For me, it's just like every time something gets difficult, the girl always splits and runs. I'm like, this is what you're gonna have to. If you're either gonna be single your whole life, or you're gonna have
multiple partners.
I I mean, or you're just gonna have to keep getting more partners, or like you're gonna have to fucking
be alone,
fucking fight, for something. Don't just give up the second trouble arises. You know what I mean?
Well, as a person who's been in a relationship for 5 years, yes, I know exactly what you mean.
All right. Last up on the Netflix special, Bird Box. Figured this was probably like one of the most popular Netflix.
Did you say Turd Box?
Bird Box?
Oh, the movie you made me watch was called Bird Box.
It wasn't called Turd Box.
Maybe I watched the wrong movie.
No.
I don't know. We'll go over what we both saw.
Yeah. So basically, this is one of the big Netflix movies I knew of. So I was like, this has got to be on the list. We're going to go up to Netflix versus Hulu. We got to throw in some heavy hitters. Bird Box is the one that I wanted to make sure we got done. Basically, it's The Happening 2. Is that what you saw?
I saw a turd in a box.
Well, how long was the movie?
And it was just like 2 hours of them shaking up a box full of turds.
And
eventually they open it and they're just like, "Hey, you like our turds?" And I was like, "No, not really." I didn't even get to watch them poop it out. They just put it in the box. It's like I would have gave it another star if I just got to see it coming out.
Did you watch Bird Box?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought it was The Happening 2.
I just didn't think it was good. Was all I was getting at. It was okay.
I like the idea of the birds knowing people are crazy. I thought it was okay. It was just okay. It's out there for a while. When it first came out, everybody was talking about it. High praise. I was like, it's just an okay movie. It wasn't like phenomenal. It was just okay. I wonder what happened to Machine Gun Kelly and his girlfriend.
Yeah, that never had any closure.
No.
Unless you have to pay close attention to see bits and pieces of them somewhere.
I thought it'd be cool if one point
they do a branching movie or something.
No, in the fast forward you'd see the car that they took.
Yeah.
Covered in blood or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. I guess I just it was an okay movie. Just the bad guys were kind of lame.
Oh, what do you think it was they were seeing? Aliens?
Well, I think they were demons, like the guy at the beginning of the movie suggested. The end of the world, whatever. So I think they were demons. Because the guy who had actually seen them at one point, he drew them. He drew all their faces. Yeah. And he scattered them out on that table.
Oh, yeah. The really crazy fuck.
Yeah. So I think that's what they were, is that they were demons. But, I don't know. I didn't, just kind of lame that the demons would take control of you and make you commit suicide or make you serve them.
Yeah.
I don't really
7 out of 10.
They couldn't fight them. They couldn't fight back against them or anything.
Yeah.
Which would have made it cooler. But yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was just okay, man. Just wasn't worth the hype.
Yeah, it was really at where it felt for me too.
Yep. So we've watched the Hulu movies. We watched the Netflix movies. What do you think had the better exclusives? I'm going Netflix.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Both Hulu movies I thought were not as good as the okay Bird Box.
Yeah.
The Wrong Man's, I think Aggretsuko's better.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
And Jim and Andy was just okay.
Yeah, but I would still kind of win. Just to get the nudge.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll have a round 2 coming up.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Hulu can get some really good stuff.
Maybe, yeah, we can continue into the dark, see if it gets better. Get some more Hulu exclusives up against some Netflix exclusives.
Agreed.
Alright. It's now time for our final segment. Two guys in the groove. Your face every fucking time. Your face every fucking time I say these words. You create
This week,
okay.
I picked the song "Twins" by Big Punisher
Hey,
and Fat Joe.
Yeah, there we go.
Actually, the look of surprise on my face this time was that I actually remembered the song I chose.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "What?"
I got at the beginning of the season. I said I want to pick more rap songs. I too am picking a rap song.
I thought you were gonna, I picked that exact same song, you son of a bitch.
No. I'm going this song called "The Plug" by IDK.
I have heard this.
Yes, you like it?
Oh.
Song I'm picking. Two rappy rap songs heading to Two Guys in the Groove Season 3. You can find this playlist on Spotify along with Seasons 1 and 2 of Two Guys in the Groove. Check them bad boys out, please. We don't Future shots, cover your ears.
Future Son's gonna be so pissed. He's gonna forget and it's gonna be like, crunch, god damn it.
Okay. So, if you guys want to sponsor the show or just contact us, man, that is, you can contact us at twoguysinthedark@gmail.com. I'll say groove.
Yeah, Dollar Shave Club.
Two
My
guys.
boy's looking really nappy.
twoguysinthedark@gmail.com. You could be a sponsor just like this
Beard
week's.
needs a real trim.
Just like this week's sponsor, sniffandgrannypanties.com. You could be another sponsor.
Like, he looks like it adds like 6 inches of chin.
To me?
Your beard.
Why do you insult me during the plug moment? Like,
Because I didn't get enough insults in this episode.
okay. You can follow me on Instagram at CaptainCool69.
I think you should lose the porno stash.
You can follow VJ at Instagram at ButtShaggingBananas.
And why does his mustache always look wet?
You can follow the podcast at Two Guys in the Dark on Instagram.
Yo, he's got like 6 inches of forehead.
You can follow the podcast on Facebook.
Give it
at Two
another
Guys
month,
is-
it'll be 7.
Two Guys in the Dark. You can follow us on
I'm
Twitter.
a terrible friend.
You can follow us on Twitter at Two Guys in the Dark. You
I
good?
love you, bud.
Yeah. You can follow you can go to our website, Two Guys in the Dark. I think
That
that's
makes you feel better. I got a receding widow's peak.
at WordPress.com.
It's like no fucks given.
I'm pretty sure that's our fucking website. I don't remember. Anything else we got plugged? Oh,
We
yes.
are 2 guys in
Yeah.
the dark.
Yeah, okay, I forgot to plug one more thing on. And our YouTube channel, Cool Kids with Asthma. Go subscribe to that. We also,
Apparently, people are having trouble realizing that there's 2 separate things.
Cool Kids with Asthma is our YouTube channel. We have 3 podcasts. The one you're listening to now. We also got Fears Are Us, the horror podcast, talking about horror movies and all kinds of spooky dooky shit. We also got Bizarre Adventure, the D&D podcast, all about all kinds of fantasy shit. Go check those out. Those are also great podcasts we do at Cool Kids with Asthma. And we are
2 guys in the dark.